What's going on, my Assassin's Creed fanatics? This is another update video, and I wanted to speak and talk about why the Assassin's Creed franchise is skipping 1 year. I posted in the last video about Egypt, the next Assassin's Creed game taking place in Egypt, but Ubisoft has released some information regarding why they are re-examining the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I think it's a good idea. Ubisoft confirmed that it would not release a new Assassin's Creed game in 2016. We already know that. It's because the publisher is re-examining the franchise. Personally, I think that's a good idea. They said this year we also are stepping back and re-examining the Assassin's Creed franchise. If it continues since the release of Assassin's Creed Unity, we've learned a lot based on your feedback. So I guess they are going to listen to us, which is a good thing, but they also stated, we've also updated our development processes and recommitted to making Assassin's Creed a primary open world franchise. We're taking this year to evolve the game's mechanics and to make sure we're delivering on the promise of Assassin's Creed, offering unique and memorable gameplay experiences that make history everyone's playground. So, a few things I gotta say. Okay, it's good that they're focusing on the re-examination of the whole franchise, which is a good thing because, you know, I felt like, to me, they were rushing the franchise every year to get one game out, the next game out, every single October. It was getting kind of tiring, and me being a huge Assassin's Creed fan, you could ask anyone, I love Assassin's Creed to death. My favorite Assassin's Creed games were Assassin's Creed 2, basically the whole Ezio trilogy, and I also like 3. But I like how they're taking a step back to focus on more open world combat and open world gameplay and focus on the story alone. I mean, I've always enjoyed the Assassin's Creed franchise, not so much for like the gameplay, but the storyline and everything else. Even though Unity was flawed, like many people have to say, you have to admit, French Revolution, Paris came to life. I mean, it was beautiful, besides the glitches and everything. And Syndicate did the same with Victorian London. I agree the combat needs to be reworked and made more challenging, less predictable. They need to get rid of all the useless side quests and treasure boxes and everything else and the clutter of the map. And I think that will clear up everything and make the Assassin's Creed franchise revisit and more epic like Assassin's Creed 2 was. They need to flesh out all the sequences by adding more objectives rather than making all these repetitive side quests. I like the side quests, but they get boring at the same time. I also like to see at the end the skill system improve. You're an assassin, no need to make the character stronger by spending points. It's kind of ridiculous. Give us all the skills, just make the AI better suited to adapt to playstyle and force you to change things up. I think that's the overall thing what they need to improve on, but get away from the multiplayer. No one's gonna play the multiplayer. I know it's unique in certain areas, but they need to focus on the story alone. If this is an Assassin's Creed franchise and it's gonna be based in Egypt, and they're saying that the new protagonist is gonna be within three games, basically a trilogy, they need to focus on the story, the character itself, and also everything around the world of Egypt. I think that's just what they need to do. I'm glad that they're skipping a year. I know Assassin's Creed fans are a lot happier that they're doing this. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. And don't forget always to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll have more updates pretty soon. Critical Redemption out. Happy gaming.